Today, these students from Union High School were out here taking part in a Kapnimwal Grand Ron Community Science event. And we are looking at asking the question of how is our watershed changing over time? And to answer that question, we're collecting data on Catherine Creek. We got to be on OSU property, OSU Hall Ranch, upstream here a little bit, and here we are at Catherine Creek State Park. There is so much stream restoration that's been happening in the last 10 years in this valley. Over $30 million of restoration work has been going on, and there are so many people, so many careers that work in stream restoration.
Our program or our project, we focus within Northeast Oregon, specifically the Grand Ron River watershed. So being on the research side, I am solely interested in what's going on with the fish. Are the populations increasing, decreasing? If they're decreasing, why are they decreasing?
At the model watershed, we're largely focused on Chinook salmon and steelhead. Our coverage area is we always say the Grand Ron River Basin, but it also includes the Imnaha.
So the Grand Ron has its own basin, and it's ridgetop to ridgetop, all of the area of land that drains into that river, that stream, however big or however small. And you start out with little cups or little basins, and then they flow into bigger basins and bigger basins and bigger basins.
An impaired watershed or an unhealthy watershed is going to affect all the species, all the fish and wildlife species in that area, along with the people that live there.
This is really important. You know, we only have so much fresh water, we only have so many species.
We're really fortunate to live where we do here in Northeast Oregon because of the number of natural resource positions available. And so first and foremost for our kids here, that's a huge benefit, the opportunity to be able to work here where they've grown up. We need problem solvers in natural resource management. And sometimes when I look at the kids coming out and doing these outdoor days, you see just a lot of up-and-coming problem solvers.
The educational activities are very career connected to careers in the natural resources locally and regionally. And what's really great is that because we kind of matchmake with the educators, with natural resources professionals who do this work for a living, those people who are the professionals can say, we do this for a living. Absolutely, there is an aspect to this that is to get a sneak peek into what would it be like to do this kind of work.
It's still nice and helpful to get out here and learn this stuff in case one day I do want to do this, or in case I have a family member that's getting into it and I can help them out.
I think it's a great experience to be part of. I think kids like me, really great to get into the outdoors and be out here to be a part of this restoration.
When you find something you're passionate about, then you have a place to start, and then you start to have kind of a wellspring of interest, just to think like, okay, I really love this work, so what can I do here in order to keep advancing my skill set? And if one does have a goal, like, okay, I want to do that. Talk to those people about what did you do? What kind of education did you have to have?
Any kid that wants to work in natural resources, I would highly encourage them to get a college degree. Most of the folks that work in this field end up getting an advanced degree as well, a graduate degree. One of the things that often works for people is to get their undergraduate degree in a general science field and then work a few years, find the natural resource kind of area that you really want to focus on, and then look for an opportunity to go back and get your master's degree and maybe even onto a PhD if you would like.
I did just a general biology degree, but I tried to focus my classes where I had interests. I looked for our fisheries professor or a professor that had an interest in rivers and fish populations, and I just volunteered in their lab. And that's really what kind of got me started, is just looking for those opportunities. And then I was looking for, those entry-level positions.
I think the underlying or the overarching theme is find your passion, and then you'll be inspired beyond what maybe you think you know.